What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about TAO today, Bittensor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you all for being here. It is the second day of June. Here we are sitting at about $249, making our way downtown. We're actually not walking too fast. And the faces pass are red, and we're going down. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyways, looking at this here, 2:49, 10 hours, 47 minutes left in the day. Again, hit that like button. Thank you all, and let's get into this. Okay, so I want to propose a thought. Right, a thought here. You have kind of a flat base, right, where you've been finding support, and you have a trend line coming down here. Maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like this. However you want to look at it, whatever. I think it made more sense the first way I had it, kind of like this. It's a little sloppy, a little disrespected, but that's okay. Looks like a descending triangle. If it's not a descending triangle, it certainly is not a bullish shape, whatever the case may be. And if it's not a descending triangle, it could be an M pattern. M patterns become valid the same way that a double bottom becomes valid. It's whenever you get above or below that nipple, that central point there, right? If this was a double bottom, in other words, or some type of slightly higher low double bottom, it's once we get above this point that we would then get excited and we would expect some upside. I mean, to me, this looks like it wants to move up. To me, and we inverted the scale, to me, this looks like it wants to move down. So down is the likely scenario. That would be my assumption there. Looking at this on the 1 hour time frame. We'll zoom back out to the daily time frame, okay? Looking at this here, $249, 46 minutes left in this hour. Neutral, very neutral RSI, very neutral price action in all fairness, but bearish, neutral but bearish, okay? Stochastics look a little bit bearish. The MACD is certainly bearish here because you are rejecting the zero, you are below the zero. I assume you're going to probably move down. Hold on real quick, you guys. Let me do something. Let's see here. What are we doing? Maybe not. All right. Let's see. 4 hour time frame. Lower highs here, lower lows. I'm assuming you're about to take a plunge into that oversold zone, and you probably do break down and go lower. We'll probably see some significant movement to the downside here, either today or tomorrow or over the coming days for Telcoin. I really wouldn't be surprised if we did. So lower prices are likely on the way. Stochastics are coming down. The MACD is bearish overall. You built some bullish momentum here, but it didn't do anything for you. I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we came down here. That's just my assumption. Let's see. Hold on. Get that. There we go. Daily time frame here. RSI clearly looks bearish, rejecting the 50. Clearly does look bearish here. And I would assume we get into the oversold zone, and that probably promotes some. Oops. Probably promotes some. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that at all. I didn't even know that you could do that, but whatever that was. What was that? Table view? Wow. Oh, that's awesome. That takes the excitement out of it. It makes it a little bit more black and white, doesn't it? Anyways, looking at the stochastics are bearish. The MACD is showing a little bit of bullish divergence. In all fairness, it is showing a little bit of bullish divergence, but we've seen that before, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to bounce now. You can go lower still. I wouldn't be surprised if we did. Looking at this here on the weekly time frame, you are at a point where you look like you're going to reject the zero and come down. So just overall, very bearish on TAO. It was a nice little run you had. Low to high, I assume you're going to move lower. You're probably going to come down to the golden ratio zone, and this is where I think you'll find your next significant level of support on a weekly basis. You know, maybe you dilly-dally on a daily basis on your way down here, but I think 208, 194, somewhere in there, that's probably the likely area that you go to. That is the likely area that you go to find support, and whenever you find support there, well, maybe not like that. You should move back up to this area of prior support to find resistance, and then you'll move lower. All in all, I do believe that TAO will continue to move lower. You'll probably see a range of about $110 to $79 for your bear market low. That's where I think TAO is going to go. I've been calling for those prices since the highs, okay? Even though we were excited, even though we thought that the price might go a little bit higher, like above $400 or something like that, but it just didn't happen because that subnet seller, guys. Mark my words, man, that was a really dumb move on his part because now he's going to be remembered as the reason why TAO sold off. It had all the momentum going for it. It was going to break out. It was going to be the next Zcash, but then that guy shit the bed on us. It was gonna dump down with or without him. I think it would have gone higher. I think the price would have gone higher without that whole fiasco. Calling it not decentralized or whatever. There's no decentralized crypto. Newsflash: Bitcoin's not decentralized. Like, it's one of the most decentralized coins, but no, there's a lot of centralization in Bitcoin, and that's what makes it work. It's good that your decentralized cryptos are centralized. It's actually a good thing. So the fact that he was throwing a BF, which is English for bitch fit, the fact that he was throwing a BF because he wasn't getting his way, that just doesn't look good on him, man. And the subnet seller is going to be the reason. He's going to be remembered as the reason why everything went south for TAO. It's just going to leave a bad taste in anyone's mouth with his name in it. So who's going to want to work with him anymore? I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about this guy. Let's talk about the charts. Lower is where we're going. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.